Hey guys, and welcome back to another video from Tin4 Hat Advised. Now, this massive stock market crash that happened on the 23rd of March globally saw the FTSE 100 fall to its lowest figures since Black Monday. For those of you who don't know what Black Monday is, it was considered the worst global stock market day. It caused global economic crashes, it caused massive depressions worldwide, massive recessions worldwide. It was the worst day financially the world has ever had, and it caused long-lasting effects. Now, this is the bit that doesn't make sense. The worst drop since Black Monday, which caused untold damage to economies rolling forward, untold damage to the stock market rolling forward. Yet the FTSE 100, 2 days later, rose dramatically. Having dropped 1,000 points between the 12th of March and the 23rd of March, in just 2 days, it rose by 800 points. Worst day since Black Monday? But Black Monday caused damage for decades. This only lasted 2 days. And that's not just the FTSE 100. In the States, the S&P saw a drop of 500 points. And yet again, within 2 days, had bounced back by half that. This doesn't make sense. The American S&P market said it was their worst crash since 2008 when the housing market collapsed. That was America's single worst day in history for stock market trading. As we know, it caused global recession. So both countries' leading financial systems are saying it's their worst day since their last worst day. Categorically cataclysmic days for economies. Yet 2 days later, both were fine again. Yeah, sure, not back to their full figures as they were, but dramatically improved within days. How does that happen when no one has any money to invest? I don't know about you. I don't have money to go out and buy stocks and shares right now. I'm worrying about how to feed myself next week. And that's going to be the same for most of the world population. So who's the winners here? Big business and big money. People in government and people who run multi-million-pound companies. The same people who are reaching out to governments asking for bailouts. The financial system is broken here. So the stock market has crashed. Share prices have bottomed out in billions of companies. And I mean billions of companies globally. Share prices just fell apart. And yet magically within 2 days, everyone was stabilized again. The governments didn't buy them. They've not invested in these companies to stabilize their share prices. People have gone out and bought these rock bottom price shares and trebled their money. They have invested billions of personal wealth back into these companies, and they're going to make billions more from it. Because once this is all over and normal people start trading in the stock market again, the prices of those shares, the value will go up further. So yeah, the FTSE's up by 1,000 points. To get back to it where it normally was, it still has to rise another 300-400 points. That rise in 300-400 points is just pure profit for these guys. And they may have owned the shares in the original companies. They may have owned shares in a company at £6 a go and watch it fall as they sold their shares at £6 a go. Sell, bottom out, get rid of them. And then watch it go, it's now 50p a share. Now I had 1 million shares at £6. These are now 50p a share. I'm going to invest the same money and buy them all back, plus a load more. And then watch the price go up even further and up, because that's all it's going to do now. It's not going to crash again like that for a while. They've made billions out of this, and it was the same with Brexit. If you watch the stock market trading, it was ridiculous. There was a one-day crash, a monumental spike the next day, and then a massive crash again as they were just cycling their money. Every announcement that came out, they were one step ahead. They sold their money, they sold their shares, watched the share prices bottom out, and bought them all again and just kept rolling on their money, doubling it and doubling it and doubling it and doubling it. That's what they do. It's called insider trading and it's completely illegal. But you have to be able to prove it to make it illegal. And the problem is, the people who are going to try and prove it are doing it. It's a just mind-blowing system when you get in your head into it. And of all the conspiracy theories that I've spouted today, this is the most legitimate. This has the most legs to it. It is scary when you start digging how much money has been made by people whilst people are losing their lives and people are losing their businesses and people are losing their incomes and people are scared and people are worried about every aspect of their day-to-day life and how they're going to feed themselves and house themselves next week and what the long-term implications of this situation is for them. The people that are buying these shares are people like Richard Branson. People coming out and asking for bailouts from the NHS, from the government on one hand, whilst investing their personal wealth to treble their own personal wealth. But their businesses are reaching out to take more money from us. It is just appalling. You can do your own research into it. It is scary, it is disgusting, and these people are making millions, billions, and if not trillions of pounds out of this situation globally.